Good afternoon, guys. Hello, everybody. My name is Abhishek. I'll be taking your maths class. Okay. So just give me a little time. I'll just, allow students who are joining in. Okay. Give me 2 minutes, guys. First thing, guys, you have to tell me that are you able to see my screen? I'm sure you guys are able to see my screen, guys. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. So guys, I will be using this laptop to write things and all. Okay, so you should be able to see everything on your screen. Okay, the entire board would be visible to you, so it should not be a problem. And quite often I'll keep on checking the chat. So if you have a doubt, you can put it in the chat, and I'll check that chat and all. That will do that. Okay. Okay, perfect. So guys, we would be starting with quadratic equations today. Okay, and I would not want to waste a lot of your time. Okay, we will start with the subject directly, and accordingly, if at all you have any doubts and all, we can, go about it. Okay, so I can see that you guys are able to use this. Okay. Hmm. So what we will do is we will keep the uh, chat. Yeah, I'm speaking loudly, guys. I'm pretty much sure you would be able to hear. If at all not, then please try to see the your voice, your it's in properly coming or not, that you have to see. Okay. Uh, now, guys, are you able to hear me now? Please write yes if at all. Yeah, yeah, yes. I'm really sorry about it. Okay, so yeah, sorry. Again, starting. So quadratic. So the word quadratic means what, guys? The word quadratic means that a polynomial whose degree is 2, right? So ax square plus bx plus c. That's the quadratic polynomial. What does equation means? When I'm equating this particular thing to a value. So for example, I say that this quadratic polynomial value is equal to 0. Then it becomes what? It becomes a quadratic equation. This is what your understanding should be. That means any quadratic polynomial, when it is equated to a value, it becomes a quadratic equation. Now a quadratic polynomial, what does it mean? That's what we have written here. It means that the degree of the polynomial should become equal to 2. So we have written here that the degree should become equal to 2. This is what you should know. The next thing that you should know is, based on the degree there will be number of roots. That means if I give you a linear polynomial, a linear equation, you should tell me, sir, linear equation is what? Linear equation is wherein the power, highest power, the degree of the variable is 1. So if the degree is 1 of the equation, then it will have only one root or one solution. If the degree is 2, that is quadratic will have how many roots? It will have 2 roots. A degree is 3, a cubic equation, it will have 3 roots, correct? A biquadratic, or a biquadratic is also called as quartic equation. Okay, that means the degree is 4. If the degree is 4, you will tell me 4 roots. If degree is 5, 5 roots. Degree is 10, 10 roots. Degree is n, then you will tell me there are n roots, right? This is what your understanding should be. Now here, since I'm talking about a quadratic equation, so the number of roots here would become equal to 2. This is what your understanding should be. Degree is 2, number of roots is 2. Now the next thing is, what are the roots? So if ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then how do I find the roots? And you should all know this, that the first time that, for thousands of years, humans, people were struggling to find out roots of a quadratic equation. But it was the first time an Indian discovered a method to find out roots of a quadratic equation, right? Who was it? It was Sridhar Acharya. He discovered that particular method through which we find out the roots of a quadratic equation formula. You will not believe, there is still no formula to find out roots of a cubic equation. Mathematicians are still struggling to find out roots of a cubic equation. So which is that formula which helps me to find out roots of a quadratic equation? So let me tell you that x is equal to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, 1 second, give me, guys. Hello. Yes, sir. I tried it, but there is no. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I'll again try, sir. I'll try. Yeah. So some students wants to join. It seems not able to join. Let me try once again. Okay. Uh, I don't see anyone waiting. Fine. Okay. So x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So guys, how do I get these roots of a quadratic equation? I get the roots of a quadratic equation using a particular method. What is that particular method, guys? If you remember, that particular method is called as completing the square method. Completing the square method. Guys, not only today, going onwards, we are conducting this Super 60 program in South India. Okay, so there will be students from Karnataka. Obviously, there will be students from Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Telangana, Kerala. All are South Indian states. So we will be, and this is totally a program wherein we would be. The teachers will have to speak in English so that we are able to cater to all the students. So this is the program, South India's Super 60 program. This is okay. So we will be all speaking in English itself. Okay, so completing the square method is the method through which we find out this particular roots of the equation. Okay, but this method is a very good method, guys. I love this completing the square method, and you'll not believe this is a method that you will be using in 11th standard also and in your 12th standard also. Okay, you will be continuously using this method. So but I will be discussing this method with you specifically in the next class. Okay, for today we would be trying to do few easy things and all. So now, for example, I want to know quadratic equation. What, how does that is, how is it that I am sure that it is a quadratic equation? I know that it will be a quadratic equation if at all I get a variable square, right? There is no higher power of variable other than 2. That means I should not have a x cube, I should not have a x power 4, x power 5. The highest power that should be there is x square. If x square is not there, will it be fine for me? No. That is the first thing that you should know, that if at all ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, here a cannot be 0. Why? Because a cannot be 0, because if a becomes 0, then this particular quadratic equation will remain only bx plus c equal to 0. Bx plus c equal to 0 is not a quadratic equation. No, it is not a quadratic, it's a linear equation. Okay, so you have to know that a quadratic should have a x squared term and no higher term should be possible. That is what you should know. Okay, so let us try that. So we are doing some basic questions, guys. So first question that I have picked up is x into 2x plus 3 is equal to x square plus 1. Okay, so you have to solve this. Note down in your notebook and you have to solve this and find out if x into 2x plus 3 equal to x square plus 1 is a quadratic or not. Try, note down. Whoever has done it can write in the chat if it is a quadratic, yes or no. Perfect. Prithvi has written correctly. Okay, Uttam also wrote it correctly. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody is saying yes. Wonderful. Okay, cool. So it's an easy problem, right? X into 2x plus 3 equal to x square plus 1. How do I multiply it? I multiply it using distributive method. So what is the distributive method? X into 2x plus x into 3. This is equal to x square plus 1. Now what is x into 2x? Gets multiplied, it becomes a 2x square. X into 3 is 3x is equal to x square plus 1. Now this x square and plus 1, I'll take it on my left hand side. It becomes a 2x square plus 3x minus x square minus 1 is equal to 0. I have taken x square on the left hand side, so it became minus x square plus 1 also I took on the left hand side, so it is also minus 1. So 2x square plus 3x minus x square minus 1. What do I do next? I add or subtract the like terms. So what are the like terms here? X square are the like terms. I can see only two like terms. So 2x square minus x square will give me x square plus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. So this becomes definitely a quadratic equation. So all of you have given me right answers that this is a quadratic equation. Yes, it is a quadratic equation. Now you have to try the next question. X plus 2 whole cube is equal to x cube minus 4. Look into this. X plus 2 whole cube equal to x cube minus 4. Try this. Okay. Now x plus 2 whole cube, this you have to tell me if this is, tell me guys if it's a quadratic or not. Okay, so Rakshita wrote that it is not a quadratic. Realme 6i wrote it's not a quadratic. Others. It's a simple question. No, there is nothing to be worried in this. You can easily try this. You should know a plus b whole cube formula. That's all. Very basic things we are doing. Right. So now see guys, I'll write here. You should be able to get it. What do we know? What is a plus b whole cube? This formula everybody should know. I'm writing. If you do not know, then you should write it. A plus b whole cube is what guys? It is equal to a cube plus 3a square b. Correct? Plus 3ab square plus b cube. This is the formula of a plus b whole cube. A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So now let us find out what would be x plus 2 whole cube using this same identity. So what would be x plus 2 whole cube guys? It will be x cube plus 3 into x square into 2 plus 3 into x into 2 square plus 2 cube. This is what will x plus 2 whole cube be. Now this is equal to given to me as x cube minus 4. Okay, let us try to solve it. X cube. Now here 3 into 2 would give me 6x square. Here 3. What is 2 square guys? It is 4. 3 into 4, 12. So this will become plus 12x. What is 2 cube guys? 2 cube is 8. Is equal to x cube minus 4. This is what it becomes. Now again I have got few terms on my left hand side. I'll try to take it on the right hand side. I'll try to take it on the left hand side, right? So x cube plus 6x square plus 12x plus 8 minus x cube. X cube comes on the left hand side, becomes minus x cube. Minus 4 comes on the left hand side, becomes plus 4 is equal to 0. Now can you see easily that this x cube and this minus x cube both gets cancelled out? That's the trick in this question, right? X cube and minus x cube cancels out. It becomes 6x square plus 12x. Now 8 plus 4, like terms, constants gets added, plus 8 plus 4 is 12 equal to 0. So now see, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Is this in the same form? Yes, 6x square plus 12x plus 12 equal to 0. So this is also a quadratic. This is also a quadratic, right? So you can easily tell me that both the equations that I have given you is quadratic. So just by looking into a equation, and if you see x cube terms, x4 terms, you do not know that they will get cancelled out or not, right? So we will always have to find out by solving the equation and writing it in the form of this ax square plus bx plus c. If at all it gets converted into that particular form, then you will say that, sir, this is a quadratic equation. If it does not get converted, you will say, sir, no, it's not a quadratic. So just by looking into this, you would not be able to tell me, because here you can easily see that there was a x cube, but when I solved it, then I got a quadratic. That's the beauty of this problem. Understood? Now there is another problem on your screen. I'll just read it out for you. You have to try this. Think. You have to think logically. And then obviously I am there to help you out with the solution. So what is given? Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years, 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find Rohan's present age. So what you need to find out? You need to find out Rohan's present age. Let me see who answers this quickly to me. Okay, try guys. You have to tell me Rohan's current age. Okay, so someone is saying, sir, please do arithmetic progression chapter as I've sure, sure. We will be doing arithmetic progression next class. Try this one, guys. If at all anybody has answered, you can tell me. Rohan age is equal to 7. Okay, Chinmay is telling me Rohan's age is 7. Others? Try. Hello. Mm-hmm. I don't know what is, because I disabled that set. What do you ask? No? Yeah. I sent a picture also. Uh, okay, lock meeting also is there. Okay. Yeah. 1 second, sir. Now can you try servals? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So Chinmay said 7. Likita said 7. Rohan's age perfect. Mother's age is 33. Very good. So now let us try to solve it. Okay, guys. So what is given? Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Okay, Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages 3 years from now will be 360. So how do I approach to this problem? Simple, pretty simple problem. We would like to find Rohan's present age. I don't know Rohan's present age. No problem. What I'll do is I'll assume let Rohan's present age be x years, right? I have assumed that Rohan's present age is what? It is x years. So if Rohan's present age is x year, then what is Rohan's mother's age? So Rohan's mother's age. will be, what is given, Rohan's mother is 26 years older to him. So obviously x plus 26 years. Okay. Now, next what they are telling me? Next they are telling me that the product of their ages 3 years from now. Oh, 3 years from now. How old would be Rohan 3 years from now? He will be x plus 3. It when multiplied with mother's age 3 years from now. Mother's age would be x plus 29, because right now she is x plus 26. So after 3 years, x plus 26 plus 3, that is x plus 29. This will be 360. This is what is given. See, the product of their ages 3 years from now, product means multiplication, right, will be 360. So this is what we need to solve. So let us try doing distributive property. So x into x square, x into 29, 29x. 3 into x is plus 3x, 3 into 29. So let me write, I have to find out 29 into 3. So let me find 29 into 3 in rough. So 9 3 87, right? So we found out that 29 into 3 is what? It is 87, correct? So 87 is equal to 360. Now if I solve this, this becomes x square plus 29x plus 3x, like terms, right? So like terms get added, 32x plus 87 minus 360. This is equal to 0. Now, okay, Lalita has raised hand. Okay. Yeah, Lalita, you can write your, if you have a doubt, you can write your doubt in the chat. I'll check the chat. Okay, so x square plus 32x plus 87 minus 360. So I have to do 87 minus 360. Okay, what is 360 minus 87? That we need to find out. So 10 minus 7, 3. Then 35 minus 8 would be 28. So this value would become 283. So x square plus 32x minus 283 is equal to 0. This is what you have to understand. Let me see if anybody has a doubt till now, or can you tell me if at all I have made some error somewhere or something like this. You can put it in the 273, 273, 273. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I was trying to check, that how many are looking into the calculation and then doing. Okay, perfect. Yes, it will be 273. Okay, so x square plus 32x minus 273 is equal to 0. So this value should be 27. Very good. So x square plus 32x minus 273. Now I don't know how do I solve this. There are two methods of solving a quadratic equation. The first method is factorization method. The other second method is this quadratic formula that I have given you. Now for quadratic formula, I will have to do 32 square and all. It will be a little difficult, I think. So I'm just thinking, is there any way that I can factorize this? That means I want two numbers. Okay, think like this. I want two numbers. So let me remove this. Two numbers I want. Let us say A number and B number. Okay, A plus B should give me 32, isn't it? That means the sum of the two numbers should give me 32, and the product of the two numbers should give me minus 273. This is what I am thinking. If at all that happens, then it becomes easy for me. So now this is the task. You have to think that what are the two numbers whose sum is 32 and whose product is minus 273. Try. Can anybody think about two numbers whose sum is 32 and product is 273? Okay, I'll repeat this. Okay. I'll repeat. Okay, give you the question again. See, this question is not about finding out Rohan's age. Actually, we need to just figure out if at all it is a quadratic equation or not right now. Okay, we are not finding out the solution. I have not given you all the methods, factorization method, and also it's fine. Let us understand the question once again. What is it given? Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages 3 years from now is 360. What is it that I would want to know? I would want to know Rohan's present age. This is what I want to know. And I'm in this particular question, what in NCRT, what is it that we are trying to figure out if this is a quadratic equation or not? Okay, that is the main thing. So Rohan's present age, I don't know. So what do I do? Whenever I do not know something, I take it as a variable. So let us say the Rohan's present age is X years. Rohan's mother's age, since they have told me that Rohan's mother is how many years elder? She is 26 years elder. That means X plus 26. So I have written here X plus 26. Is this right? Now what happens? Rohan's age 3 years from now would become X plus 3, right? And Rohan's mother's age 3 years from now, that means after 3 years, right now their age is X and X plus 26. So after 3 years it will be X plus 3 and X plus 29. For example, your age right now is, let us say, 12, right? So after 3 years, how much would be your age? 15. 12 plus 3, 15. Your parents' age right now, let us say, is 40. How much would be the age after 3 years? 43. That is how your understanding should be, right? So therefore the next, this will be X plus 29. Next, they have told me product of their ages. Product means multiplication, so I have multiplied X plus 3 into X plus 29. This becomes equal to 360. Now simple multiplication, distributive method multiplication, x into x, x square, x into 29, 29x, 3 into x, 3x, 3 into 29 is 87. This is equal to 360 given. This 360 on the right hand side, I'll bring it on the left hand side, becomes minus 360. Then we did the calculation and found out that what is 87 minus 360, guys? It is minus 273. So I tricked you there by doing the wrong calculation, and I saw that few of you have given me the right answer. So x square plus 32x minus 273 is equal to 0. I'll give you the method of factorization, and when we do the method of factorization, these questions will become a little easy for you. So right now, my aim was what? To find out if this is a quadratic equation or not. So I have found out that this is a quadratic equation. Yes, this is a quadratic. Why is this a quadratic equation? Because I saw that the highest power here is 2, and it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, next question, let us try, and then we will come to the roots of this. What are the possible values of x and all, why it should be 7 or something else. This is what we will figure out later. Okay, for now, let us try this question. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. Again, I need right now I need only to find out if this is a quadratic equation or not. That's all. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, means the speed was whatever my current speed is, if at all the speed I reduce the speed by 8 km per hour, then it would have taken 3 hours more. If I reduce the speed, obviously, for example, you are going from school to your home. If you go by a proper speed, you reach in, let us say, 20 minutes. But if you reduce your speed, you go slowly you are going to your school, then it will from your school to home, then it will take more time for you. That is what it's saying. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. You are going from school to home, the same distance you are covering, right? We need to find the speed of the train, so you have to find out the speed of train. A little bit of physics, a little bit of maths, mix of both. So try and tell me. Everyone try and tell me this. Will this form a quadratic equation or not? If it forms a quadratic equation, then what can be the quadratic equation? Okay, I'll speak slowly a little. I'm actually trying to be a little loud such that everybody is able to hear me. So next I'll try to speak a little slowly. But for that, first try to form an equation here and see that are you able to make a proper quadratic equation. Okay. Okay. So few of you are not getting. Few of you are saying quadratic. Some of you are giving me the proper quadratic formula. Oh wow, very good, very good, very good. It's a quadratic equation. Great. Okay. So let us now try. It's time to try. Very good. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. Okay, the first thing that I should know is relation between distance, speed and time. So what do we know? We know that this formula everybody knows, right? That speed is nothing but distance covered in some time. So it is nothing but speed is distance upon time. This is what we know. Now, what is it that they are telling me? A train travels a distance of 480 kilometers. So distance is given. Distance is given to me as 480 kilometers. I don't know the speed. Okay, I don't know the speed. So let speed be x kilometer per hour. This is what understanding should be. If distance is 480 kilometer, let speed be x kilometer per hour. Okay. Okay. So now they are saying if speed had been 8 kilometer per hour less, that means if speed is 8 kilometer per hour less, then time, then time will be what? It will be 3 hours more. Okay, time will be 3 hours more. Okay, first of all, in this case, what would be time? In this case, you can see the distance is 480, speed is x, so time will be 480 by x. A lot of you have given me this formula also, very good. Now since time has increased by 3 hours, then time will be what, guys? It will be 480 by x plus 3, this hours. Okay, this is what your understanding should be. Okay, if at all speed is 480 by x, then you are taking what time? You are taking time 3 hours more. Is this right? Now it is easy. If speed is 80 kilometer per hour less, okay, speed is 8 kilometer per hour. So now let us solve it. If speed is 8 kilometer per hour more, speed is 8 kilometer per hour means that x plus 8. This is what, this is my time required when I am traveling 480 kilometer with 8 kilometer per hour. Oh, sorry, less. No, sorry, it is less. So since it is less, so therefore speed would be x minus 8. Okay, now this is equal to the given time. What is it? It is taking 3 hours more. That is 480 by x plus 3. This is the equation that you need to solve. Okay, so let us try to solve this. 480 upon x minus 8 is equal to 480 taking LCM plus 3x upon x. Okay, 480 plus 3x upon x. Now if I cross multiply, what do I get, guys? 480x is equal to 480 plus 3x into x minus 8. Isn't it? Now let us simplify this. 480x is equal to, again distributive property, I'll again repeat, guys, if at all anybody has doubt. So 480 into x will give me 480x. 480 into 8. Okay, let us write it as 480 into 8 for now, and then we will do the calculation. Then 3x into x plus 3x square. Then 3x into minus 8 is minus 24x. Correct? Now what happens? I take everything on my left hand side. So 480x minus 480x. What is 48 into 8? So let me quickly calculate what would be 48 into 8. 48 into 8 is 384. So this value would be plus 3840. Plus 3x square comes here, becomes minus 3x square. Minus 24x square comes here, becomes plus 24x equal to 0. Now, if I write in the proper form minus 3x square, you can easily see this 480x and 480x gets cancelled out. So minus 3x square plus 24x plus 3840 equal to 0. Can I take 3 common, guys? The answer is yes, I can take 3 common. If I take 3 common, this becomes minus x square plus 8x, and this will become 1280 equal to 0. This 3 I can send it on the right hand side. So finally I get minus x square plus 8x plus 1280 equal to 0. So is this a quadratic? Yes, this is a quadratic. Why is it a quadratic? Because I can easily see it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Anything is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 will be considered as a quadratic equation. A is negative. Here a coefficient is what? It is minus 1. Doesn't matter. Coefficient of x square can be negative also. Coefficient of x square should not be only 0. Okay, it cannot be 0. It can be any other real number. That is, it can be positive numbers also. It can be negative numbers also. But it cannot be 0. That's the idea. So if you guys want me to repeat this, just put a message, guys. I'll repeat it. Do you want me to repeat it? Okay. Prithvi says no. Others? No. Vaibhavi says no. Perfect. Uttam says yes. Rakshita says no. Okay. Okay, let me then in that case repeat it quickly for Uttam. Okay, so Uttam, understand the question. What is the question given? Okay. What is given to me? A train travels at a distance 480 kilometer at a uniform speed. The first thing that you should know is that what is speed? Speed, I know, is the distance upon time. So therefore, this is the first information that you should have. Speed is distance upon time. So from here you can write also time would be what? Time would become equal to distance by speed. Okay, what would be distance? Also you can find out distance would be speed into time. All these formulas you anyway know. So distance in the question is given to me as 480 kilometer. I have written the same thing, that this distance is 480 kilometer. Now I do not know the speed. No, since I do not know the speed, I am saying let speed be x kilometer per hour. If speed is x kilometer per hour and distance is 480, what would be the time that I have written? Time is equal to 480 by x. Now they are telling me the next scenario. They are saying now reduce the speed by 8 kilometer. Reduce speed by 8 kilometer. Now if I reduce the speed by 8 kilometer, the speed will become x minus 8, because before it was x. Now I'm reducing it by 8, so it becomes x minus 8. What is the distance? Distance still is same, 480. But now they are telling me, since the speed you have reduced, but the time you have increased, in time got increased because speed is reduced. So time is now 3 hours more. 3 hours more to what? 3 hours more to this 480 by x. So therefore I have written 480 by x plus 3. So now these two values would be equal. 480 by x minus 8 is the time, and they have told me that from initial this time is 3 hours more. So I can write, somebody has written like this also very nicely. They have written, I saw in the chat box, 480 by x minus 8 minus 480 by x, they have written it as 3. So that is also fine, that is also totally fine, you can write like that also. So 480 upon x minus 8 is equal to 480 by x plus 3. So now I have simplified it by taking LCM. So by taking LCM, on the right hand side, it became 480 plus 3x by x. Then I did cross multiplication. In cross multiplication, x got multiplied with 480 becomes 480x. This x minus 8 got multiplied with this became 480 plus 3x into x minus 8. Now you can easily see the calculation. 480x minus 480 into 8 plus 3x squared minus 24. Now I've taken all the, this is what I've been doing from the in starting, all the right hand terms I am sending it on the left hand side. So I've taken 480x, so it became minus 480. Minus 480 into 388, I have made it as plus 3840, plus 3x squared minus 3x squared minus 24x came on the left hand side, became plus 24x. This is the idea. Now 480x into 480x got cancelled. Minus 3x square I have written as it is. 24x I have written as it is 384. Then I saw that 3 is common. So can I take 3 outside? Yes, I can take 3 outside. If I take this 3 on the left hand side, it becomes 0 divided by 3. What is 0 divided by 3? 0 divided by 3 is again 0. So I got again the answer as minus 1x square plus 8x plus 1280 equal to 0. So guys, what did we study majorly in today's class? Let me do a quick revision of this. Okay, next class we will be doing a little more in detail. Today we are keeping it a little light, guys. This is our first class. Next class onwards, it will be more systematic and all. We have understood, what are the things that you guys are looking for, right? So it will be a more systematic. Okay, so also I'll want to tell you a few things about me, and then we can end the session. Okay, so quadratic equations, we have discussed. Quadratic equations is what? A quadratic polynomial when it is equated to a value. So ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic polynomial, and when it is equated to a value, what is the value here? 0. So it becomes a standard form of a quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is the standard form of a quadratic equation, in which a should necessarily be not equal to 0. If a becomes 0, then it becomes a linear equation. Then what do we know? We know that the number of roots depends on the degree. Okay, remember this. This will be always useful for you in higher classes whenever you study mathematics. Okay, so the number of roots will be 2 whenever the degree is 2. Number of roots will be 3 when the degree is 3. Number of roots will be 4 when the degree is 4. That you have to remember. And then this is the quadratic formula. I told you this particular quadratic formula was discovered or invented, whatever you use the word, by an Indian. Okay, that the person name was Shridharacharya, and he used this particular method, completing the square method. This particular method he used to find out this particular formula. Then we had done few problems in here, right? So now what we will do is I'll just would want to tell you few things about me, and you can uh, accordingly we can always gel together, right? So my name is Abhishek, guys. I have been teaching 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard, KSAT exams like JEE. JEE is one of the most difficult exams in India, considered in India. So I've been teaching that for almost like now 17, 18 years, right? I have myself done engineering. Okay, I'm an electronics and communication engineer, and I have done engineering. I've completed my engineering in 2004. Okay, I was in 10th standard in year 1997, 1998. So almost a lot of years back, I was in the same place as you are. So that's what my advice. I have also done my MBA, guys. Okay, I have completed my MBA after my engineering. Okay, and been after that I've been continuously teaching itself. I love teaching, and that's how I have been here. And with frequent more interactions among ourselves, we will be able to understand each other better, guys. Okay, so with this we will end the session here today, guys. And if it, and I will be also sending you proper notes as well as questions in the group, right? But before that, in the next class, a little bit more of discussion we will want to have, and once we have that discussion, we will go about it. Okay, okay, guys, thank you so much for joining today's session. Next session will, we can promise you, it will be much more enriching and much more knowledgeful. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Bye.